Many decades ago, on a Passover night, in a garden called Gethsemane, my Lord was in prayer. A crowd rushed upon this precious Nazarite, and he was betrayed by a friend as shouts filled the air. Yes, when they arrested my Jesus, I was there. Take him to the Sanhedrin. We'll charge him in court. This man is not a king, but a Galilean Jew. Give false witness against him. To lies will resort. Peter denied him 3 times. For that unholy crew, I was in that courtyard and denied him too. We do not have the right to perform the execution. To Pilate, we'll take this man from Galilee. Roman justice will give us the final solution. This king shall be crucified and Barabbas set free. Have you walked with Jesus to Calvary? They gave him 39 lashes with 3-pronged whip, fulfilling the prophecy. By his stripes, we will heal. Let the barbs sink in. Give his back a good rip. Swing with your might and watch the skin peel. I heard every crack and witnessed his ordeal. They placed my sins on his head with a crown made of thorns. Pressing down on the crown, they watched the blood flow. Despise him, ridicule him, show him your scorn, intensify his pain, and witness a death throe. And who are you in that time long ago? Strike him on the face, and in his right hand they put a ring. In a purple robe they made him sit, bowing in mockery to the king. They made him a disgrace. They struck him again and covered him with spit. Yet all he ever did was submit. Let us now journey to the place called the skull. They put the cross on his back. Could he stand up to the weight? They shouted, if you're the Messiah, then perform a miracle. Get away from these people who are filled with hate. Stretching him out on the cross, they drove a nail through each wrist and fastened his feet together with one long spike. Through the enormous pain, he didn't once resist. They lifted up the cross straight and high. His final hour, so we thought, was drawing nigh. The King of the Jews was nailed over his head, and 2 criminals hung on the left and the right. They cast lots for his clothes as his blood ran red. Looking up in horror at this terrible sight, could we not see his love through the pain as day turned to night? I watched him raise up his body and strain for each breath. Listen to the screams of the crowd and hear the women wail. It was many long hours before he was overcome by death. Yet he thought of me as he hung by the nails. His love shone true and strong through every detail. Forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. He forgave you and me. He was forgiving everyone. The rulers sneered. You saved others, save yourself too. But he held off his angels until his mission was done. He fought the good fight, and the battle he won. The sun disappeared from noon until 3, and the veil in the temple down the middle did split. My God, why have you forsaken me? Father, to your hands I commend my spirit. He breathed his last breath as the earthquake hit. Tombs were opened, and saints rose from their sleep. The soldiers feared greatly as they felt the ground shake. The centurion stood amazed, and the feeling began to creep. Could this man really be the Son of God, and not just a fake? I cried in anguish because he had died for my sake. They took him down off the cross. Sorrow filled the air, and laid him on a slab in a rock-hewn tomb. Wrapping him with linen, they prepared his body with care and sealed up the entrance of that sacred room. And behold, the weeping is over, for on the third day became a time for rejoicing, for death the Christian no longer knows. An earthquake occurred. The stone rolled away. The tomb was found empty, for Jesus had arose, and victory was won in one single day.